Hello there, it's Wednesday, so time for a midweek analysis. So let's go through a lot of pairs I talked about in the weekend, of course, in the weekly forecast, Forex forecast. And now, so let's see how those setups are turning out. Well, let's start off right away so we can cover a lot of opportunities, and let's see how we are in those opportunities when it comes to the middle of. And please like, subscribe, or comment below. I'm happy to hear your questions or the things you're struggling with in trading. And please help me help you by liking and subscribing to the channel. I'll try to do a daily upload with some educational purposes and of course a lot of analysis with which I also share my thought process. So it's not just an analysis, but it's also it has a lot of educational value. Okay. Euro dollar, yes, it was going down like this. I'm not going to go through weekly charts and all those things. That's more something for the weekend. But this is what happened. We had a move up, forming this double top. Then we broke the trend line, broke support, and we retested that support area. And looks to be a resistance area at the moment. So that it was the setup a while back, and that is in fact what is going on at the moment. We are now, let's shift right away to the 1 hour chart because we are at the lows here again. So we are at previous support over here and we are there again. So let's see if this is the level where price is bouncing off and moving back into the highs, or is this the level where price is struggling now? The bulls and the bears are fighting to break this level to really make this this next move. So this is actually quite what's going on still. So if we get a bounce, of course, then we are within this channel first, and then we have to see how price behaves once it maybe breaks above this level. And if it doesn't, then we are still trends don't shift that easy. You probably know that. So let's see if this the bias for now is still bearish for me, and it's going that way. Something I want to emphasize again and again. I'm going to do it one more time. When it comes to dollar related pairs, this is what we are looking at the dollar index. So if same thing here, if this resistance area gets broken and we are seeing a continuation of the move back into the top of this this channel where price has been moving in for a while now, then of course we are seeing that in the dollar related forex pairs as well. So keep that in mind. So let's go through some more dollar pairs. Yes, this one is within a channel for quite some time. At the moment, still within the channel, even though we are really we're really attacking that resistance level. I'm not saying that, maybe we break through. Let's probably find some more resistance at the peaks of these pin bars over here. It's all possible, but let's see for now how price behaves. And let's see if we can find some opportunity. But for now, it's 100% a bullish market. Of course, within this channel, this is a bullish move, and for price to reverse, break this first of all, forming new support and breaking this trend line. There's a lot needs to happen before we get a reversal back into this channel here. And of course, we need to see what the dollar index for this particular forex pair is doing because it's affecting this as well. So trying to get as close to a trading opportunity as we can. We are closing into this level here. This is a really strong bullish move. So we need some price action on lower time frames, like the 30 or the 15 minutes, to get some information. For example, if that would happen here, I would have set an alert at this level over here, and if that broke, then we would see a retest, and then this move would have shifted, in my opinion. But for now, we really need more information to say that this is already shifting. So I'm not comfortable getting into this at the moment to the upside, so I really need a pullback to get a short trade in this, and a reversal is not something I'm expecting anytime soon. Australian dollar, US dollar is kind of like the euro dollar, kind of same situation. We broke down, and then we're looking at this this top level over here. This is resistance now. It's not the top level, but you get my point. Yeah, so let's see what we get. From here, will we see a break and a continuation, or will we see a bounce? Kind of the same thing. To me, all those things are not really the ideal scenario. This is something else. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. This was what's going on at the moment. And like I pointed out earlier, this is taking too long. So this, I think I'm out of this trade at the moment, and you know, I'm not gonna ride this channel all the time until we finally get some momentum to move further up. Even though the euro US dollar is showing some bearishness, this is within a channel, so that the chances that this is getting more bearish, just like the Australian dollar US dollar, so some bearishness is expected here as well. So not the ideal setup. US dollar, Canadian dollar, well, profits I think are met. This is not a reversal yet, if you ask me. Matter of fact, we are at a level where we have seen resistance in the past. So let's see how price behaves from here on out. And this is a dollar first and then Canadian dollar, so it's different than the bearish euro dollar. So momentum to the upside could still, we could recapture that momentum and still see another leg. So from a swing trading perspective, this is at an ideal place. So let's see on the lower time frames, let's say the 5 minutes, how that will turn out. This is kind of choppy. Because this support was resistance here, it got broken but rejected, so it's kind of hard to trade. But let's see if we can get some momentum for a new situation, new really move to the upside. US dollar, Japanese yen. Yes, well, this is a great example of trends that do not shift that easy. This was a trend line. We have seen a strong move, a pullback, another strong move, and this is kind of weak, some small pullbacks and some smaller moves, but eventually we did break through this level over here, but as for now it looks like this level is holding as a support level, and we are in that right now. So yeah, trend was bullish, and it's still bullish, and price took off actually already. So I didn't get this trade, and I would say I am too late to get into it at the moment, so I'm gonna leave that for now. Yes, this is what we were waiting for quite some time. Finally, we got ourselves some serious pullback to that trend line over there. Trends don't shift that easily, so let this continue to this resistance and this trend line over here, and of course a break of this new trend line to get to re-enter in this trade. For now, at the daily, especially at the 4-hour, I am bullish, and a bigger move here is of course bearish, so this is always offering interesting opportunities. So let this pullback play out, and if we get a break and we get an entry signal, then we can go again. I want to try to find some opportunities that are interesting for this is something hasn't played out yet, so keep an eye out on that break of this support level here. If we get it, then we are a trade to me is open to take. So this is playing out at the moment. I try to find a lot of the things we looked at when we were in the analysis last weekend. Yes, this is a demand zone where price is likely to move in. Last few times so it acted as a support area, and finally we really skyrocketed away from here. So let's see if we get a further push, one more down in here, and then we could see a reversal. Even though that happens, you know, this trend line will come into play, this resistance. So it's very early to jump into this, but if you want to trade in between the let's say the 85 level and the 86 level, that's an interesting area to be taking some trades within. So it's more of a range trading idea. Great Britain, Swiss franc. We are seeing some momentum, some moves finally breaking out of these consolidation phases. Not yet, don't get me wrong, this is the top and we are at resistance, so let's see how we get that. We never got this pullback, so if you want to trade it, if you're comfortable trading it with support just here at the bottom, you know, that could be a thing. I was personally looking at Great British pound, New Zealand dollar, because of the fact that we were in this consolidation like all Great British pound pairs, and of course we are at this support level, and this supportive trend line comes into play over here. So let's see how that looks on a time frame like this. Okay, well, we are seeing some reaction away from this trend line. I'm in this trade personally. I took it this morning, and let's see what happens. It's very close to support, and we have some kind of a pin bar situation when you look on a bigger time frame. So yes, interesting to see what happens here. Don't get scared out of this trade when we reach this level, because probably we will run into this trend line and go down for another time, and then finally we break out. So let's see how that turns out, but I'm in it and I am ready to I hope we will find some momentum into that area. I think that is quite a lot for the middle of the week. So some things are ready, set, go, like this trade. Also in US dollar pairs, we saw one that was kind of, you know, the thing you would ideally look for are the trends that are, for example, bullish, and the inner trends that are bearish. And once the bearish trends break and turn bullish again, then we are in line with the bigger trend, and that is where the real momentum comes in, and we are able to take some interesting trades. So that's it for now. Have a good one this week. Trade safe, and I'll see you in the next video.